Yo, what is good, Ninja? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Today, we have some awesome information for you guys, in addition to a big one with the potential Mario movie in the works. So let's go ahead and get right into this. So Atelier Ledy and Sewell launches on March 27th in North America, March 30th in Europe. Now, the Western release date is due out about 3 months after the Japanese release. Now, Atelier Ledy and Sewell, The Alchemist and the Mysterious Paintings will launch physically and digitally for the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch and PC via Steam on March 27th, 2018 in North America and March 30th in Europe. Koei Tecmo has announced. Now, pre-orders at select retailers or online via Steam will include bonus downloadable costumes inspired by legacy alchemists Marie and Eri. The bonus content also includes an item set full of useful alchemy ingredients and battle-themed music. Users who purchase the game from the PlayStation Store within the first 4 weeks of release will also receive 2 custom PlayStation 4 themes. In Japan, Atelier Ledy and Sewell, The Alchemist and the Mysterious Paintings will launch for the PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PS Vita in Japan on December 21st, 2017. So we do have to wait a little bit, but I think it was actually smart of them to shore things up and move it out of 2017. Too many games this year, and Xenoblade is also this year, another RPG, so just, yeah, move it out there all the way to March. So here's an overview of the game via Koei Tecmo. If you don't know what this game is about, the next installment to the loved Atelier franchise celebrates the 20th anniversary for the franchise and summons players to become the best alchemist ever by following the tale of the apprentice alchemist twins Ledy and Sewell. While working together with their father to make their atelier the best in town, the outgoing twins surprisingly discover colorful worlds by jumping into magical paintings and soon find that the mysterious paintings hold the residual thoughts of their deceased mother. Traveling through different paintings reveal vivid worlds for the twins, from the light tones of the ethereal heavenly flower garden with the falling rain of stars to the gloomy hues of the not-so-delightful Halloween-inspired The Spooky Forest. Atelier Ledy and Sewell, The Alchemist and the Mysterious Paintings also includes appearances from the protagonists of previous titles, Atelier Sophie, The Alchemist of the Mysterious Book, and other Atelier titles. And if you want to know more about the game, in addition to some new screenshots, check out the link in the description below. And Koei Tecmo has once again shored up their support when it comes to Nintendo Switch. We've got Knights of Azure 2, which recently got a patch, which I'll talk about in a future video. Then we also have Atelier as far as this goes, and then also Attack on Titan 2, which is launching in early 2018 in Japan and North America, worldwide pretty much. So I'm really excited about all the different games that Koei Tecmo is bringing to the Nintendo Switch in the first year of the system. So shout out to them to making sure that they got their development teams ready to go on that. Atelier looks like a pretty cool turn-based RPG. I've played the game before, like I said, on the PlayStation 4. Thought it was pretty cool, so I'm looking forward to this one. So what do you guys think about this title as far as Atelier goes for the Nintendo Switch? Will you be picking it up or looking at getting it? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next article here, Level 5 has talked about Inazuma 11 Aries in terms of the platforms and why it's coming to certain ones, more fun for adults, and so much more. So Level 5 has finally confirmed last month that Inazuma 11 Aries is coming to Nintendo Switch. In this week's issue of Famitsu, the company's CEO Akihiro Hino is interviewed about the game. Hino commented on why the game isn't coming to Nintendo 3DS and how they ditched that for the Nintendo Switch, how there will be more fun for adults this time around, and more. Now, here's a number of tidbits from the leaked Famitsu. Shout out to Nintendo Everything and Gematsu for rounding up all of the information. So, they wanted a wide range of people to play the latest Inazuma 11, so they thought to support as wide a range of platforms as possible. Since the game's scale, graphics, etc. became too much for the Nintendo 3DS to handle, they decided to make it for the Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4, and in considering the needs of the current generation, they are also supporting smartphones. Inazuma 11 was initially intended for children, but this time they are also incorporating more fun for adults. That said, there may be some differences in game design between the console and smartphone versions. Development is progressing in a way so that users can feel they are truly playing a soccer game. When asked about his opinion on how many players taking screenshots nowadays, Hino said he wants to include many features in the game, so the screenshot feature, and also potentially even the recording feature. The Inazuma 11 Aries anime will start first, and then the game will release at a later date. The series tradition of scouting your favorite players in the game will return, so you will be able to scout players from defeated schools to join your team. There's a player-related system, player as the members of your team, that has not appeared in previous Inazuma 11 titles, so they are adding in some new mechanics here. Since everything is being newly made, they are not using any old assets. The volume has become quite enormous, so it's definitely an HD game through in and throughout. When considering the project, the idea of making Endo's high school story came up. However, if he was a high school student, the love problems would probably get ugly, so he decided to set it in middle school in a parallel world, whatever that means. They are taking note of the feedback and making various advanced preparations to tackle all types of developments. Hino feels that there is potential to produce results comparable to Yokai Watch, and closes that he would like everyone to check out the new Inazuma 11. And yes, I actually have to agree. I think moving from the type of system the Nintendo 3DS was and where the Inazuma 11 franchise was, moving that to Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4, that definitely could give it a chance to get it some more appeal out there. And smartphones as well. You're going to smartphones, you're going to Switch, and you're going to PlayStation 4. That's pretty much the hottest and newest systems and what everyone's playing on at this point. You're covering a wide range of consumers with the market leader when it comes to PlayStation 4, the new toy on the block, which is the Nintendo Switch, and something that everyone has, which is smartphones. So it could reach up to Yokai Watch level, but they definitely have to make sure that they get it optimized, get it ready to go, and no long delays between America and Japan. Like, if this game takes like a year or 2 years before it drops in America like Yokai Watch did, you can kiss the success of the game as far as worldwide all at one point goodbye, because I honestly think Yokai Watch starting out so much later in the United States and so much later in the Western territories really just killed interest in the franchise, because Yokai Watch, by the time we got one game, there was already 2 or 3 out as far as the next games in the franchise. So I'm thinking that they're going to do a better job with Inazuma 11. I think that they have when it comes to the 3DS releases, but we'll just have to wait and see on the matter. But what do you guys think about Inazuma 11 Aries as far as all the developments for this game, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, smartphones? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the last article here. Nintendo is nearing an agreement with Illumination Entertainment for an animated Mario movie, and this is very interesting. I don't have too much to say on it, but let's go ahead and get into this article here. So the Wall Street Journal is reporting on a massive agreement that is wrapping up between Nintendo and Illumination Entertainment. According to the publication, the two sides will be teaming up for an animated Super Mario Bros. Movie. Illumination Entertainment has produced animated films for Universal Pictures in the past. The Wall Street Journal says that one sticking point is how Nintendo wants to ensure it will be involved enough in the creative process. Shigeru Miyamoto has apparently been part of the talks and will likely be a producer on the movie, along with Chris, and I can't say his last name. Currently, just one Mario movie is planned, though the agreement could allow for more. If everything goes through, Illumination Paris studio Mac Golf will animate the project. Since it's in early stages of development, don't expect to see the film for a few years. So there was a lot of anger from some people saying that, oh, well, Miyamoto, he took out Story and Sticker Star and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Guys, this is just the beginning stages. We got people freaking out, blaming Illumination, saying that they're horrible. Guys, just let it play out. It's a movie. It's in the early talks. Things can change. All sorts of stuff can be brought in. And this is not 100% at this point. We don't know confirmed fact from Nintendo. So guys, just chill out on social media. Seen a lot of people complaining already. It's way too early. We've seen nothing on this. We don't know what the cast is going to be. We have no idea what's going on. It's so early. There's no need to even complain about this. Do I want to see a Mario movie? Yeah, sure. Why not? I watched the Mario Bros. Movie when I was a kid. I thought it sucked, but I watched it anyway. This one's probably going to be a lot better than that movie, okay? So it's probably going to be an okay movie. It's probably not going to be too bad. And when they do release it, it's going to be okay, guys. It'll be fine. Everyone needs to just calm down. And if there does end up being a movie, I'm pretty sure things will go fine. It's a movie. It'll last for an hour and a half to 2. Then you're going to go back to actually playing video games that are far more valuable when it comes to your time and far more value when it comes to your money, considering how much movies cost compared to how much video games cost cost and what you get out of them in terms of time spent. So I'm not gonna freak out about this. Obviously, I want it. Nintendo's probably gonna make a lot of money off of this if they decide to do it, so I think they will. So let me know you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. It really helps spread the content of Player Essence. Also, make sure you check out our brand new YouTube Live and Patreon page and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to cool emotes via sponsorship, Discord voice chat, and live stream tournaments. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next video. Peace.